Hey YouTube, Briarfire here. I wanted to just make a really quick video today on a pipe that I have. Very cheap on eBay. I'm sure you've seen them. Mixed reviews on this specific pipe. And, you know, it might be worth it for you to go check it out and see if you see one. It's the Carey's Magic Inch pipe, and I just want to take a few minutes just to talk about this today, because you know I had seen very mixed reviews on these pipes for a long time, and you know I kind of just wanted to try for myself, and I got one, and now I own 3 of them. And they actually smoke pretty good. I normally don't have, I really haven't had any issues with this type of pipe. These pipes were made in the late 40s, like 1948, 1949 is when the company started making them. And I don't know if you can, okay, that's Puka the cat. It's made with Algerian briar. It has a Zytel bit, which is about as soft as vulcanite. It really doesn't need to be, you could just wipe it down, it stays shiny and clean. I just have the little softy bit on it. But what makes this pipe so unique and so different than other pipes is the manufacturer decided that, you know, how could we come up with a pipe that makes a cooler, drier smoke? And everybody kind of was using filters, you know, the drinkless systems and the stingers, and you know, there was filters at that time, you know, but he came up with this idea, well, what if we draw in outside air and mix it with the smoke from inside to cool it? And to do that, there's these little vents on here. I don't know if you can see it. There's vents on the top, and then there's vents on the bottom. And what this has is a little slider switch here, so that when that little slider switch is pushed, those vents open up. And now what you do is that allows the outside air to be drawn inside the pipe, and it's drawn in right here, which mixes with the hot air, and it's supposed to cool it off. Now also with that is this unique stem. Now what this is a papyrate sleeve. It's like the size and diameter of a drinking straw, and it's very porous. And what that does is it slips over the sleeve here. You can see there's just 2 air holes to draw the air in through. It sits right here in this little pocket. And what this does is it collects the moisture, the tar, any residues that normally would sit inside and run into the bowl and cause your pipe to gurgle and have like a really wet smoke. These pipes are really designed with giving you the coolest, driest smoke that you possibly could have. And what that sleeve will do when it's open is it absorbs all the moisture. It's spread out, you know, along the paper, and they last. I've had them last maybe, I'd say maybe between 3 and 4 smokes, whereas most filters, you know, normally don't last that long, or last about that long. For just a little paper sleeve, though, it does last, and it really does. You know, I've tried smoking some really wet aromatics in these pipes, and they don't gurgle. If you smoke something really wet, though, you will go through a filter, maybe between two smokes. But it really does give a dry smoke. As far as a cooler smoke, well, when you're smoking this pipe, if I happen to just like puff around the outside and leave smoke around, and I open the vent and I draw in, on the pipe, I can visually see the smoke being pulled in. So in theory, I know that this works. As far as how much cooler or how much it mixes, I don't know. But the pipe is pretty, it's pretty decent. I wouldn't call it a high-end pipe by any means, but the craftsmanship is good, especially for the price. I mean, you can pick these up for between $5 and $10, and worst case you can smoke it without the filters. But they're made pretty well. I normally carry this in my bag with a roll of, with some tobacco and my lighter. This is kind of like my throwdown bag that I take with me if I'm gonna have a smoke or whatever I'm gonna do. But this pipe definitely might be worth, if you've overlooked them before, maybe it might be worth it for you to spend a few bucks just to see if you like it or not. And if you're looking for something different or just something you need to kind of add to your collection. There's, the company has sold, I think, millions of them. So I mean, that should attest to the fact that they do smoke, rather well. But it might be worth a shot. So I figured I'd just give you a little info on it, and that's about it. So I'm actually gonna go have a smoke now, and I will catch you all later. Take care now.